just announced a Ghost Recon Battle Royale game. And we're going to watch the announcement here. I've not watched this trailer yet. Did they do a gameplay trailer? They did. I'm gonna watch the trailer first.
This is what virtual care with doctors and therapists looks like.
I'm gonna reserve judgment. I'm gonna tell you I have some thoughts initially, but I want to watch the trailer first. I have a bunch of thoughts that I'll share after we watch, but I want to go in with an open mind. So this is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Frontline. First person. 100+ players. The song is terrible. It does not match. There are classes, I'm pretty sure. Abilities or equipment that has a similar to abilities. John Bernthal with an undercut. Is there third person? Turrets. Pickup truck. Beards. Beards are definitely in. Be calling in cover. Calling in a sniper tower. Have I seen third person combat yet? Is that the map? How big is the map? Ghost Recon Frontline. Register to play early. European PC closed test starts the 14th of October, which is next weekend. So let me take a look at this other trailer here, on this 8-minute thing from Ubisoft. So here's my initial thoughts. I got a few thoughts here, guys, before we watch this. I don't know what the time to kill is. We'll see. When I think Tom Clancy, and when I think Ghost Recon, what I want from that is like a hardcore tactical shooter experience. And more, Ubisoft is going in this weird direction with their games, where it feels like they're chasing trends. It feels like they're chasing other games. You know, Tom Clancy's X-Defiant. I can't say much about it yet, because I'm under NDA and all that, but I did play it. But based on the trailers, what do people think? They think this looks like Call of Duty with some flair to it. And this, you know, Ghost Recon, I'm glad they're doing something else with Ghost Recon other than those co-op games. I'm not knocking them, but to me that's not what Ghost Recon is. Ghost Recon originally was a hardcore tac shooter experience. And I just realized my other light isn't on yet. Whoops. It's facing the wrong direction also. There we go. So, I mean, if you watch... Let's look at this again. I mean, everybody's reactions so far are bad. I don't want to give it... Until I play it, I don't want to give it a bad react. Like, I'm not going to say... Pre-order Call of Duty Vanguard. How would I get a Call of Duty ad when I pull it up? That's hilarious. Let me... This music sucks. So let me pull up the website. I'm glad that they're doing something else other than a single player game, because... Or co-op game. Like, Ghost Recon should be a multiplayer game. And that's what the Tom Clancy games are really about. Game overview. Here's some things that I don't like. when I talk about a hardcore tactical experience, a Tom Clancy experience, what I think from that is like a military shooter that's realistic, that's hardcore, that's tactical, that's not calling in mobile pieces of cover like Fortnite. Classes, I'm not really that excited about that either, because, you know, Apex has classes. Apex does classes. There's a million other games that are doing classes. Like that, you know, that you see a grenade in there or whatever that shows intel, but the other squad hiding behind a rock. Like, is that what you want from a Tom Clancy game? You know, and it's 100+ players, which I do like. I don't know how many there'll be. Let's watch this 8-minute thing here. It's a lot of people, they're in a really weird spot. And before I go any further, let me say this. This is important. And some of you are gonna laugh, but Hyperscape, which was Ubisoft's first Battle Royale game, came out July 12th, 2020. It's totally dead. They've stopped developing it. It was a high quality game. It really was. They had a lot of potential. Really unique. Very stylish. Crazy verticality and movement. Interesting weapons. Had a lot going for it. 15 months later, it's dead. Ubisoft killed it. And now here they come saying, don't worry guys, we're coming with Ghost Recon Battle Royale. Do you trust them to do it again? Like, oh, and this time we're going to stick the Tom Clancy name on it, and it's going to be Ghost Recon 2. I'm sure somebody's sitting there going, oh, the reason Hyperscape failed is because, you know, it was a new IP. It didn't have a name attached to it. So if we do the same thing, kind of, it's going to be Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Battle Royale, and it's going to be a more grounded game instead of the futuristic, you know, high-flying thing. It's gonna work. It's gonna work fine. It's gonna be great. It is free to play. So is Hyperscape. They pumped tons of money into Hyperscape. It had the Twitch integration, which again was a good idea. But instead of trying to build on Hyperscape and help the game and build this brand, they're like, no, we're gonna kill that. And now we're gonna give you Ghost Recon. And again, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play, and it might very well be good and decent. But like the fact that they're involving classes again and stuff like that, it's like all the same things with a new coat of paint. Is kind of how it feels to me. So, sorry, man, but I don't.
Ghosts. My name is Razvan, and I'm a community developer at Ubisoft Bucharest. Myself and the team here in
Ubisoft what?
Are excited
Bucharest.
to finally share what we've been working on for the past 3 years.
3 years, they say. I have not seen that video, Joko, but I'd be interested if you want to post it in Discord. It's the trailer again. I believe I've heard it's set in modern day Vietnam. This leaked out yesterday, by the way, or the day before. That was the leak, was it would be set in modern day Vietnam. I don't know if they say that in this or if that was the leak was true, or the weapons look, the weapon models look Far Cry-ish to me, like with the lens flare and stuff. Thanks, Joka. Like, I don't, when I think of Ghost Recon, I don't sit here and think I want drones and turrets. I want to be like killing people in like a couple shots, not unleashing turrets and calling in cover. I mean, I'm open to it. You know, X Defiant got announced just what, like a month ago, 2 months ago. They had that play test, and you haven't heard a damn thing about it since. They're testing it. They won't.
We hope you enjoyed the trailer and this very first look at our.
They won't let us talk about what we played.
Frontline is a brand new installment in the franchise, taking the tactical heritage of Ghost Recon and expanding upon it within a large-scale PvP experience where you choose how you want to win. Now, I'd like to pass the mic to the rest of the team who are eager to
You
tell
choose how
more
you want to
about
win.
our vision behind the project.
If we're talking about Ghost Recon, it should be you should win by playing tactically. Stealth gunplay. Teamworks.
Hello everyone, welcome to Bucharest and the world reveal of a brand
All
new
that's more
experience
yeah,
in
it
the
does
Ghost
look kind of
Recon
Call of Duty-ish, doesn't it?
Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Frontline is an exciting new addition within the franchise, driven by our very personal take on a military authentic massive PvP shooter. We are bringing you a tactical action game with a dynamically evolving pace and freedom of approach at its core. In Ghost Recon Frontline, you are at the heart of the action, and it's up to you to decide how you're going to outthink, outmaneuver, and outplay your opponents. Because in this combat zone, there's always more than one path to victory.
Jumping into the game is simple. Just choose a contractor, pick a game mode, and get to it. Progression comes from improving your expertise with different weapons, completing objectives.
Progression.
And
Who
unlocking new
cares?
recruits for your team. Contractors
It's a battle
will be
royale.
generated from a
I mean, I
pool of
like the way the
various
map
nationalities,
looks.
Military origins, looks, and classes, each with their own specialization, development paths, and loadouts to benefit your team. Classes are
You
highly
choose how you want to win. Win by
distinct
camping for
tactical
30 minutes.
The Assault, for example, provides great sustainability in close-range fights.
I do like the way the
and
map
overall
looks, not gonna
proficiency in
lie.
offensive maneuvers.
I like this setting.
The support class can offer
I don't
superior
like that.
protection, thanks to their fortification abilities. that
Fortifications.
let you defend your position much easier, while the scout
Fortnitifications.
the area for their team, revealing and pestering your enemies from a distance without fear of reprisal.
Like, I kind of just want this to be like a
Examples of what we're
PUBG,
planning to be
like
available at launch, with more to be added during seasonal updates.
militaristic
The soldiers you choose will radically shape how your team progresses.
battle
and
royale where
accomplishes goals.
gunplay
No two players will have the same
and
fate,
weapons
so you must think
are
fast on your
central to
feet
the
and
game.
adapt to the situation at hand. Ghost Recon Frontline is about complete strategic freedom. In our flagship mode called Expedition, players are dropped onto the island of Drakemore in three-person squads, tasked with finding crucial
Three-person
intel
squads.
scattered across the landscape.
Okay, so basically
Drakemore
they're
is a
doing
vast
missions like
open world,
Warzone.
filled with distinct biomes and
I do
landmarks
like
to
the map a
explore.
lot.
That's a
It
good
reminds
thing,
me of
because
PUBG.
there'll be more than 100
But I hate-
players active at once, all vying for the same intel.
I hate
Once
how
you're
they're
done
saying you can
collecting,
play
it's
however
time
you
to head to
want.
the drop zone and call for an extraction.
I play Apex
Now,
Legends. I can play
here's where
however
it
I
gets
want.
really
There's
intense.
what?
Extraction is quite noisy.
What,
Every
15,
team
16
on
different
battle will
characters.
position and will
You can
be
play a
battling for your
really
lives.
fast character
If you
like
intercept it
Octane.
before you
You can
successfully
play a
extract
support
it,
character
they
like
steal it
Lifeline.
and use it for their
You can
own.
play an intel
A dual try
character
game
like
is
Bloodhound.
very
Like,
optimal.
this
Gather
isn't new
intel,
or
extract
unique.
in a hail of bullets, or lie in wait for another team's extraction and play the spoiler. This is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the freedom you have in setting your own objectives and shaping the game your way.
They're taking the
Ensuring that no
helicopter
match will
extraction
play the
thing
same.
into the game, kind of like
is
The
still a
Division
Ghost
or
Recon,
Ring of Elysium,
built
which
on its
is
core values. This
fine.
means its gameplay, it's all about creating your own solutions to overcome different situations. We've brought it into a first-person perspective to heighten your immersion.
So it
and
is
we've
first
tailored
person.
the core mechanics from the ground up to emphasize reactivity. Everything from the way you move to the way your gun handles feels faster, sharper, and more responsive. All of this to provide a seamless and satisfying experience.
While Expedition will be
I don't
our
think they
flagship
included
mode
third
and the heart
person.
of Frontline, there will be other, more casual options added for those who want to get some quick access, traditional arena shooter experience, or simply test their new ideas for loadout, class composition, or tactical support setup. We'll be rolling out a suite of unique modes to allow player greater variety in gameplay options as our game world evolves with each season.
I'm gonna stop right there. No, this is Ghost Recon Battle Royale, Sean. I'm gonna stop right here and make a comment. Listen to this, new modes. We're gonna keep introducing new modes. This is a game that has no player base yet. It will get a lot of people that try it. Hyperscape had a lot of people that tried it. Introducing multiple modes in a battle royale is a great way to split up the player base. When you're Apex Legends, you can have arena and you can have battle royale and you can have ranked mode. When you're Warzone, you can have different modes because you've got literally over 100 million players. When you're a game that's out to prove itself and you're trying to get people interested in the game, just the baseline game, and you say, well, here's normal battle royale, and then here's another mode where you go on missions and do intel, and here's another mode where, I'm telling you, they're playing with fire, because then the game doesn't have identity and people don't know what mode to play. They don't know what the main mode of the game is. It's concerning. I'm not saying the game doesn't need to evolve, because it does, but they got to be really careful.
No matter what your preference is, we are committed to making sure this title has something for everyone. As huge
something for everyone. Big problem. When you make a game and you think you're making it for everyone, what you're really doing is you're making a game for no one. When you sit down and you say, I'm gonna start a business, you have to make a product that's for somebody. You have to have an audience. You don't sit there and go, I'm gonna make a product that's literally for everyone. There's not a single thing that you can make that's for everyone. If your focus is that wide, if you're trying to make something that pleases everyone, all you guys know, trying to make something that pleases everyone, if you're trying to please everyone, you're gonna fail. So I'm hoping this is good, honestly. The graphics kind of suck, by the way.
Based on players' feedback. Without your involvement, it simply cannot happen. That's why we don't just want to hear your feedback. We want you to see how it affects our journey to deliver the most
socks are for everyone. Good point.
Experience possible. You'll be able to
but when you design a pair of socks, though, you know you're not designing them for everyone. You're gonna make socks that
are now open, and I'm thrilled to let you know that many of you will be able to play the game in our European PC closed test with other platforms to be announced
with like dogs on them, because then people who love dogs are gonna buy your socks, right?
And a chance to play the game.
Keep in mind, Frontline is still in early development, but because of this,
if you just make a white pair of socks, nobody's gonna buy your pair of socks.
If you want to help decide the direction for this exciting new chapter in the Ghost Recon,
because it doesn't specifically interest anybody. You could make the cheapest pair of socks, and then they might interest some people.
From Ghost Recon Frontline in the coming months. So for all the latest news and
EU testing only first is also an odd choice, in my opinion. It's Ubisoft. They should be testing this game worldwide.
That's all for now, but we'll have more updates coming your way in the very near future. We hope you enjoyed.
Because here's what's gonna happen.
And we can't wait.
Another weird choice. You're gonna have people like me, like Big Fry, like other content creators, who are gonna play this game. Who are gonna play this game on those European servers, and it's gonna water down the initial experience. I know they're a French company, like, but it's a huge company. They shouldn't be testing just in the EU. That's crazy. Something is still wrong with I think I'm still gonna have this weird issue that I've been having with the graininess. Should I play Apex? I think I might just play Apex all the way through tonight. I honestly haven't sat down and played Apex. I'm not even saying they should do US only. If I'm Electronic Arts, if I'm Ubisoft, if I'm Activision, and I'm making these games and these brands that are you know, you're looking to make billions of dollars. I'm testing worldwide. Like, it's just the way it is. I don't know. There's a lot of red flags there. I'm interested. I'm gonna play it.